Hello students. In this lecture, we'll discuss basic cell programming with the execution properly. So the commands what we have discussed in the previous class, that if you can remember, it would be easy to understand. Otherwise, just check it. Now, as no other compiler is available at this moment, so I'm using this online GDB for bash shell, board against shell. So the very first program is just printf hello world kind of program, so that is here also. So echo is used for your printing, and hello world just a string that you are going to print anyway. So just run it. There is a run, and you can see the output here. Well, so if we want to take some name and then I want to print it, so you can write this script. I'm writing my name. Let me check whether it's welcoming me or not. Yeah, it's working. You can take, so this is the way you can take the input from the user also. Similarly, if you want some value, just I'm changing the variable name, not necessarily. Yeah, 6 is getting printed. So these are the basic things. Before we start the program, we must know. Next we will do that various arithmetic operations that we have discussed in the last class. Now I will execute one by one program in this compiler. If you have your terminal one in Ubuntu standalone machine, you can do there with the VI editor, visually interactive editor. There you need to do VI space program name dot sh, then the editor will be open. Press escape and capital I to convert it to the editing mode, that is the insert mode. Then you write whatever you want, this kind of program or anything. Then do what? Then do your once it is complete, again escape colon x or escape colon wq for save and quit. So after doing that, you again will be back to the terminal. There you need to change the mode of your program to execution mode, so ch mode plus x, ch mode space plus x, then the program name dot extend program name will be there. Then you can execute it using that dot slash, the way you execute the C program also. So there you can do that. So now that is the procedure if you are in the standalone terminal. Now I have only this, so just go by this. Now I just want to show you how the different arithmetic operators you can use in this shell script. Now as like the other program, here also all the arithmetic operators, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulo division, all are available. So we'll show one by one in this program. We'll show one by one. So obviously those are binary operators, means it they need all of them is requiring two value, means two variable. So fine, let's start. So I have taken two value Now do the calculation. Now whenever you are doing the arithmetic calculation and want to store the result in some other variable, this is the format. C is the variable where you are going to store. Then the dollar will be there, one expr, that is the comment basically that you need to use. And whenever you are accessing any variable, that must be preceded by the dollar prompt for bash shell, not for all the shell, but for born again shell this is dollar prompt. Fine. So I'm doing this. Okay, so my calculation is done. Then we can go for printing the result. So just print the result. Let's check. If there is no error, definitely I will get the result. Yeah, I can get the result. Fine. So similarly we'll do the subtraction also. Okay, subtraction also works. Fine. Now we'll do the multiplication, plus, minus. Now we'll do the multiplication. Use of multiplication operator is little bit different. There is one backslash, then the multiplication symbol must be used. Okay. (42). So multiplication is also okay. Next, let us check as division operator. Fine. You are getting the result of integer division. Next, go by modulo division. Two numbers, result 3 that you have seen. Fine. So these are the basic arithmetic operations. Like all other programming language, in the cell programming also you can do. Next we will discuss about the decision control. Fine. So in the decision control, whenever we are going to study, the first thing that come into our mind, that is the if-else structure. Then we will study the switch case kind of structure, that kind of thing. So the first program, every one of us know that there will be one if statement. If statement must be followed by the one conditional statement or conditional checking. If it is true, something supposed to get printed. Now, like other programming language, here also it's not necessarily that you need to have else part for each of the if. It may have only if, then phi, means just the opposite word of the phi, that is the end marker of a if block. You may have one if else, if then else phi. You may have if elif phi. All these things may be possible. So let us do one by one program and let us discuss one by one thing properly. Okay. So the first program that I will do, that is just checking whether a number, very basic program basically to check whether a number is even or not. So just take a number from the user. Read number. Fine. Then I am taking just the help of another variable. We'll store the result of the modulo. Space is important. Whatever I am writing, it's case sensitive as well as space sensitive. So now just check. Now for checking, I need to use the if. Fine, that is a conditional block. And for that we have several relational command or relational operator. Now here the operators can be written with the alphabet. For example, now I will check whether this modulo, result of the modulo operation is 0 or not. So I will write it as whether this C, that is the variable name where I have stored the result, equal. So my hyphen eq is for the equals. It's easy to remember. Fine. If it is okay, then what should I do? Then it is even. Fine. Then it is even. Else echo odd. Fine. So this will be there. This is this read number, all these thing. Hopefully there is no error. So let's run it. If error, it will definitely show you the error. Okay, enter number. So let me give me the 5. Odd. It has shown me it's odd. Fine. Just look at the output once again. Again, do it for one even number. Okay. Yes, even it's showing. Fine. So this is the way if block works. So I'm not stopping here regarding the if block. I'm going to show you a few more programs using the if. So the next program I will do, for example, with only if block. Let us do one program which will take 3 number and will find biggest of 3 number. Fine. So just take in this way. Enter 3 number. Read A, B, C. 3 number is there. Now start doing the comparisons. So I am doing very simple idea. Either A is greater than B greater than C, then A is biggest, or B is bigger than both, or C is bigger than both. So I am not taking any complicated logic. I am just going to show you the single if block and with some and or operator and operator. So I am doing in a very simple way. I just want to check whether A is greater than both or not. So A greater than, so what should I use? GT, or greater than equals to, so GE $B. Fine. And so this hyphen A is for that checking purpose. This hyphen A is for that checking purpose. Fine. Hyphen A is for AND basically. So minus G is for greater than equals to, then this. And what I need to check? Whether A is greater than equals to $C. If both are true, then echo $A is biggest. Okay, so I'm in a plan that I will do it with only if block. So I'm just copying it for once. and we'll do it for same thing. So in the next I will take b is greater than a, b is greater than c, then b is biggest. Similarly we'll do it for cb and also c a, then c is biggest. Let me check. I don't think that there is any problem. So let's start. So I'm taking 4, 3, 2. Okay, let me check the output. Okay, so A is working. Can I do it for something more? Uh, okay, this is also working, and try for the next one. So everything is working. So we are gradually learning the operators. Here I have used relational greater than equals to and also the logical and. This is same to the logical and. Next we'll do another program that will check whether one entered year is a leap year or not. So now let me just brush up the idea that whenever we are going to calculate whether a year is leap year or not, one concept is that I should divide the year with the 4. If the remainder is 0, the year is leap year. But another point of concern is there. What is that? Another point of concern is that whether that is a century year or not. If it is a century year, then what we should do? Then we need to check whether that particular year is divisible by 400 or not. Sometimes it may happen that the year is divisible by 4, but century year, but it is not divisible by 400. Fine. So let us take variable name year. So this is, I have taken the input. I think I have understood the logic. So let's check. The logic is wrong, definitely I will get different output or wrong output. So first I am checking whether it is. Now I cannot write it in directly. That is the main thing. That is the first thing you should be careful about. Whenever I am writing the arithmetic expression, even within this block, I need to follow something. So this way I need to write expr, at least for this shell. Fine. expr dollar year 400, whether it is equal to 0 or not. If it is, then it is a leap year. Fine. Next, else, or you can take it elif, that is if elif block, that if the year is divisible by 4, by 4, and it should not be in that case a century year. Not equal. So for not equal, there is any. Fine. Then also it's leap year. Else, if nothing is being satisfied, then that is not leap year. So now let me close the if, and let me check where is the problem or whether there is no problem. Let us check it. So 2020, leap year. Fine. Yeah, we know already that 2020 is leap year. Not leap year. Okay. And see, 1900 is a century year and which is not at all a leap year. Fine. So that is the thing. So this way we can do if elif block. Now we will do another program that find the grade of a student or division of a student, that we have done in C also. That find the division means you need to take marks of 3 subjects, and from the average you need to calculate whether the score of the student is satisfactory for first division or second division or third division. Fine. So if you have the system, you may start also, or obviously again I will explain and write continuously. So next we'll do this program. Marks of 3 marks. Just take it in 3 other variable. Fine. Then you need to do sum and average first. So this will be sum equals to dollar, then expr, then x plus y Z. Once you have calculated the sum, you need to calculate the average also. So calculate the average equals to $sum by 3, but again this entire thing should be in the same format, the bracket and all. Fine. So this is the second thing that we can do. So next we'll start all the if statement one by one. So what we'll do here, I need to check that which one is in which range. So far we know that if it is 60% or more, then it must be first division. If it is within 50 to 60, then it is second division, and if it is 40 to 50, then it is third division. Otherwise we are considering it as fail. So as per this, fine, this is O, sorry, then echo, next again elif will check whether the average is greater than 50 and less than 60 or not. Then second division, next again we'll check average is greater than equals to 40 and less than 50, then echo third division, else echo fail, and then I am ending this. So let us check whether it is working properly or not. Okay, so there is a little bit problem. Okay, let me check where is the problem. That where is problem. Let me check unary operator expected and all those things. So some errors are given. So let me check one by one where the problem is. So there must be some problem. So let us check all those things. The problem starts here that I have forgot to give here it as expr, and that's why the problem happened. So this is working fine. So then we will go for another program. For example, if I want to check whether the OR is working or not properly. Okay, let us do one thing, a few of the switch case program. Fine, this is one of the decision making structure other than the if else. So these kind of programs you may expect. I think you have understood how to deal with the if else and the relational operator, logical operators and all. Next we'll do switch case kind of problem. Here it is, the approach is, the concept is very similar to the switch case, but only difference is here switch, there is the no switch word, one case word is there, and thing is that case, then you need to take the choice and that present in, then the list of choices, and then you need to perform the task. So the first program with this approach, I know the way I am telling, it's not actually possible to understand. Then what do I need to do? I will write the program. So the first program is whether one user will give some input for their just vowel or consonant, we will identify it using the switch case, or means this case ISAC block. So first take some input from the user. Fine. Then we'll do this. Now check the format how I am writing. The concept is same, and whatever I will write now, that is basically the structure of this case, that is the keyword. Then take the variable preceded by the dollar symbol, then space, then in. Fine. So this much is important. Then you need to check one by one. So first, what are the vowels we know? A, E, I, O, U. Fine. I am doing it for only the small letters now. So it is basically vowel. So print vowel. Fine. Now in C programming we use break statement to break the switch case, means each of the case. Here double semicolon. Next similarly we'll do E, A, E, I, A, E, I, O, U. Fine. So these are, if the user entered this thing, this will be vowel. Otherwise, this is for your default case kind of echo consonant. Fine. Okay. So next I need to close it. Just the opposite. CASE, CS ISAC. Fine. So let us run the code. A, vowel. Fine. Again run. I. Vowel. Okay. Any other character? G. Is it giving my required output? Let me check. Yes, consonant. So this is the structure of the switch case. Now we'll do another program, that menu driven arithmetic operations. Fine. We'll do menu driven arithmetic operations. How you can do that? With the same thing, from the user will take the input, that what is user choice. Fine. So we'll do in this way. So we'll do this way. Enter. Suppose I will do it with the arithmetic symbol directly. So arithmetic symbol of your choice. Then we'll do the operations here. Suppose if it is plus, then okay, I want to do it for some numbers also, means arithmetic operation. So we'll take two numbers. I will calculate here and will print the result directly here. This is for plus. Okay. Break. Go for the subtraction. Multiplication. So just one by one I am writing the same thing. Division. Oh. Modulo division. So these are the operations that we can do. No other operations is there, arithmetic. So if any other thing is there, then definitely that is invalid. Fine. So now you can close the block. Fine. So let us run it. I'm giving the plus. Fine. I'm giving the plus here. Can check the output. Okay, sorry, there is some error again. Okay, let me check where is some error. Line 19. Oh my god, there should not be anything in the line 19. Okay, there is. Oh, one more Isaac is there. Sorry. I want to do addition. Again, it's creating problem. Read ch. Yes, it's taking the character. Okay, let me check. Command not found. 11, it's giving command not found. Which command is not found? It's everything is there. It's plus echo dollar. Okay, sorry, I have given one extra dollar. That's why it's creating a problem. See, all the things, if you give anything extra, any space extra, it will create the problem, and it will not give you the error when you are dealing with the things. It will give you the error when it will find at the end. Yeah, now it is showing you the output. So there is no error. So this is the way you can get it. Let me check it for some other operations. For multiplication. Okay, so this is working fine. So this is the way by which you can do all this thing. This is about decision control structure. So next we'll do another program to use the OR operator, and as well as we'll use the string or the character concept there. Fine. So we'll do the next thing, that is the string handling. Then we will do the loops. Fine. So that will be the next thing. So in the next lecture you will find all those things.